Hey guys, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. My name is The Lady Designer, and today we're back with more news of City Skylines 2. We're actually right now waiting for the Roads Tool premiere to start on YouTube, so I'm super excited for that. After that, we will also be covering all of this information about roads, so I am very excited to dive into this one. But first, obviously, we need to check out this Roads Tool highlight video. I have no idea how long this is going to take. We shall just wait and see, and afterwards we will go over everything that we just saw and try to see what we can figure out about all the information. I really have no idea what this is. All I do know is that every week from now on, there will be like this video with more information and like this whole blog post with tons of information about the new features of City Skylines 2. So definitely do make sure to stay tuned for all the news updates, and make sure to subscribe, of course, if you haven't already, and leave a like at the video if you guys enjoyed. So let's just skip some time and see what this premiere is all about.
The roads crisscrossing your city are more than a means of transport. By connecting citizens to their work, families, and communities, they are the veins and arteries of your city's beating heart. Every pathway you carve out shapes the routine every day and opens the door to the extraordinary events that define their lives. City building starts with roads. Roads allow people, goods, and services to move through your city, of course. And in City Skylines 2, all roads except for highways automatically carries water, electricity, and sewage lines. It's a shortcut that lets you focus on what you love about city building sooner. You'll construct and refine your road network using road tools. They're easy to learn and flexible, inviting you to follow your creative impulses. Returning players will welcome upgrades to the road tools that introduce several of the most wished-for features. Other features are totally new. Use the road tools to create seamless city blocks in just 3 clicks. In no time, you'll lay long, beautiful stretches of road to link lively residential and industrial districts to your buzzing city center. Just like that, you'll thread traffic along wide, curving streets and elegant, elevated highways. You'll even add bridges and tunnels in only a few clicks. Intersections have been overhauled in City Skylines 2. Placement rules are less restrictive, and you can use pre-made intersections on new and existing roads. You can also add roundabouts. Yep, they're here. From gentle suburban roundabouts to roaring multi-lane roundabouts, it's never been easier to engineer uninterrupted streams of traffic. That's because roads will be configured automatically, so vehicles can enter and exit the roundabout safely. Simply drop your preferred roundabout over an existing intersection and ta-da! A whole new way to move people, goods, and services through your city. Decide the direction of traffic and how it flows by placing traffic lights, crosswalks, and directional no-turn traffic signs and stop signs. Erect sound barriers and construct parking lots. That's another new feature in City Skyline 2. And for returning players, it means Christmas has come early. You can even add decorative touches if you want to. They don't just make your city pretty, they can be useful too. So those trees you use to line sidewalks? Add charm and reduce noise pollution. Of course, building a city is a process of exploration and experimentation. You'll try stuff out. Some of it you'll like, and some you won't. Want to change an existing road? Use the new Replace tool. It's like the old Upgrade tool, but with more freedom to refine your road network. Change your mind about a road? Bulldoze tool to the rescue. Click, 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 and that road is a thing of the past. Road building is more intuitive and nuanced in City Skylines 2, and every pathway has a far-reaching impact. Build your city's roads as a testament to your ambition and a promise to citizens that anything is possible.
Oh my goodness, like this video was even, like, am I the only one that even got more excited than we already were? I mean, this was just looking so freaking good. I mean, okay, I need to go over this again. Jumping over to YouTube for a second, because also it would be like counting the time still of the premiere, which would make things a lot harder to try and rewind this video. This is the screenshots that we already saw, but then like upside down because this is like that off-ramp, like a tunnel that you saw on the right side on top right over here. So this is the same city shot, but then upside down. I don't know why they did that, but they did. And then right over here, I just really do love all these arrows and stuff. Like everything on these roads looks so good already comparing to City Skylines 1. Absolutely love it. So this is like a tram track, and then we have a beautiful bridge. Oh my goodness, the bridges in this video. Oh man, I can't get over it. Now this crossing, I mean seriously, so we're getting like this new road tool, and then in that road tool you can like select or like build another road right over here. Like you can tell, like this is not just a simple T section. This is a T section, but then made with custom roads, if we can call it that way. Like you can tell right over here, like these bumps, my OCD cannot really handle these bumps. I want to make this as straight as possible, but it is kind of straight because there was also like this walkway right over here. You see what I mean? And they turn it pretty much off right over here. It's so interesting how these roads are made, and that you have like a little bit of space right over here in between. So it does really feel like you have a lot more control over building these roads. Also, I like all these lines right over here in the middle. Everything looks so perfect. Like I can barely believe that this is not made with any mods. It looks absolutely ridiculously good. And also just the fact, but we already saw that in the trailer, but I didn't really mention it. Like you can see like where the cars actually drove. Like right over here, you can see it a lot better with the intersection, or right over here. Like really, it's like in the small little details, but it really does look so freaking good. I'm just so excited about this. So yeah, oh my goodness, it's a road tool, but how excited can one be about a road section tool? I mean, seriously, just look at this. Also, like the amount of traffic right over here. There are, I was about to say, like there are no traffic lights, but there are traffic lights right over here. You have a walkway right over here. Traffic lights over here. Oh man, it also all looks so freaking good. Is this like a bus line? Like we in the Netherlands, no it's not. We in the Netherlands, we don't really have yellow lines in the road. So if I say anything silly about that, then that is because I just don't know what the difference is between a normal white line and a yellow line. We do have white constant lines, so these are like these little stripes, but we do have constant lines, which means that you're not allowed to like drive over it and then just try to pass the car in front of you. So that might be this, and no, I don't think it's a bus line now, because then it would probably be a different color or something. I have not seen any type of bus line actually for City Skylines 2 so far, but man, like look at the traffic flow right over here. It does look so good. And then right over here you have that same intersection that we were just looking at, and then the tram is going straight through this park right over here, and then going here into a T section as well. There's so much, the crossways just look so much better already. Like, oh man, with so many mods you can do this in City Skylines 1, but this is just ridiculous. I just can't get over how good this is all looking. And then like the parking lots right over here, I'm really curious how that will work. There is also more information about that in that blog post, so we are definitely going over that as well. Other than that, well, this is pretty much the same screenshot that we have seen, but now it's moving. It does look really, really good. Okay, so here you have like these new tools right over here. Oh, that's right. She was actually mentioning here that there is indeed like sewage and water. And what did she say again? Let's just hear it again. Okay, so water, electricity, and sewage lines. So water, electricity, and sewage lines. So the middle part, we actually were talking about this in the earlier video that we did, and then we were talking about heating. So I'm not entirely sure, but I'm assuming that that maybe is just part of the water, so hot water and cold water maybe. Or no, it's actually a gas line. Well, officially it should be a gas line. So I do wonder, because they're adding this into the game because, or like to make it easier for everyone so you don't have to draw those lines. So it doesn't make any sense to me if there's no heating included. So I guess that might be just part of the water pipes, because I don't really see it making sense to sewage or electricity. So I'm curious if they do tell us more about that, but do really like that feature. So it's going to be added under all the roads and not on highways. Does look like so far, and I don't think she did mention that, you're not able to turn it off. So all your roads will have these pipes underneath it to make things a lot easier and to have everything connected. I'm actually really curious why heating does not seem to be included right over here. So how that will work then, because I didn't play too much with a Snowfall DLC because I don't know why. I just didn't like it to be constantly playing in snow. So I really love it that we are getting seasons right now. But I do remember that you did have like these pipes to heat. So I'm not entirely sure how that will work. I'm assuming that the upkeep won't be that bad because you cannot choose to have these pipes underneath the road. But it's a very interesting choice. I do really wonder water consumption, water pipes, fresh water, polluted water, sewage pipes. It really doesn't say anything about heating. So they did make sure that the new road tool is a lot easier for both players that already played City Skylines, but also to new players going to play City Skylines 2. And they also did add like these most requested features for the road tool. So we have a straight tool from point A to B. We have the simple curve, define a start and bend, then define endpoint. Complex curve, define and start, and a middle point, bend, then bend again for the endpoint. Oh gosh, I need to try this out because now when reading it, I'm like, wait, what? Okay. Continuous, an endless series of bends. Well, we do know that one from City Skylines 1. And then we have the grid, place point A and point B, and then drag sideways to create a perfect grid. And then replace, build another type on top of an existing one. Okay, so yeah, that's the upgrade tool pretty much. And then right over here, they are going to show the how to make grids with the path system. And then we got a beautiful overview here of an awesome park that is probably also created by $2.20. Just like the whole city is filled with it. But look at all these houses right over here. This looks so much more realistic just because of the fact that everything, like all these houses are nicely connected and are all in the same style. This is going to be so much more fun instead of like just having either 1,000 mods downloaded to create like this perfect area with the same type of buildings. But this is going to be so much nicer. Absolutely love it. I'm curious what kind of building this is. Does look like a mall or something like that. Could be. I'm really curious to see all these type of parking lots and type of special buildings that we're going to place, and like to see them up close and how they would all work. I mean, oh man, just look at this. It all looks so fantastic. This bridge, you guys, we already saw like a screenshot here with like a beautiful sunset, but oh my goodness, the details on this bridge, this looks absolutely fantastic. I can only hope that we will have, and I think we do, we already saw a few bridges, that we will get a really nice variety with it. Also, look at the water. It looks absolutely fantastic. Oh my goodness, I really cannot wait to build bridges and stuff in this game. This is gonna be so much fun. Just how beautiful all these roads are and how the connections are with these sharp angles and stuff. Really does look so good. As well as over here, can't really tell. Oh, like this is an industrial harbor with all these containers right over here. Assuming this is one type of plot that you can put down just like you have in City Skylines 1. Is there anything else that we can spot that is new? This does look like some kind of big storage building or something like that. Could definitely be, but it's hard to tell looking from the top, to be honest. Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. The roundabout. You guys, they look so freaking good. Now, I didn't notice, she was talking about this in the video, about saying that this was more lanes. Like, this is then probably a 1 lane. Yeah, so this is a 1-lane road. And then right over here, if you go a little bit further, this is a 2-lane road. But you can so easily, it's just a built-in roundabout tool. Oh man, I'm just like so excited about this. This is gonna make things so much easier, and just look perfect right away. You can make it a little bigger, or a bigger roundabout right over here. Look at this. There are 4 different sizes. So a small one, and then going a little bit bigger. Oh my goodness, yes, I absolutely love this one. I can't wait to get my hands on it. Also notice this arrow right over here, this being a dead end, so the arrow already shows like you have to make a U-turn. Oh, this is so good. This is like, yeah, this is a crossing because this is an underground mode, but this is just a crossing of the tram track. Look how easy. Like, I am curious. Like, you see a lot of these crossings right over here, but clearly that is not super handy to have, because you will have probably a lot of little bottlenecks here every time a tram will cross. But like, for showcasing this is just absolutely awesome to see how easy and how smooth it all looks. I mean, yeah, I'm really excited about this. Just look at that roundabout. It looks so beautiful. Oh, the traffic lights. People are not like, they don't have any eyes, but I guess they should not go too much in detail because it will also ask a lot of your game performance wise. Look at these people running, by the way. They're actually jogging, aren't they? I think they are. Isn't that cool? It's like these tiny little features that will give you more of a connection with the people that are living in your town and enjoying a run. Oh man, that is just so, at least, yeah, I'm assuming they are running for like gym purposes or like getting fit. It does look like it. I mean, it could also be that they're running because of like a public transport, like a bus or something leaving, but it felt like they were actually running. I don't know. It's just the small little details. Just look at this as well. Oh, look, there are signs here. You can actually tell them you're not allowed to go to the right side. This crossing looks a little bit odd, by the way. But you can say like to add a stop sign. You can add your own traffic lights. You can add like trees on the edge. You can add lights on the edge of your roads, and you can tell them like to not go to the left. There's also here a sign that you are not allowed to go here. Oh, that is going to be so much fun to play around with that. Oh, I really can't wait to get my hands on this as well. I can't wait to get my hands on this whole game. I'm just so excited. I'm so sorry if I say things like 100 times, but I'm just really genuinely excited about this one. So these are like the sound barriers, right? I think it is. It doesn't look like super efficient. There is, I don't know. I would assume there would also be here, but you can control this. So you can add this on the edge of your road yourself, having more control over where you are going to place these. And they are also going to help with like the sound issues and stuff. So you obviously don't want to live next to the highway, and if you are, then you want to build like these sound barriers right next to it. Parking lots. Isn't that like super exciting as well? You see a lot of these motorcycles here. As I said in my previous video, there won't be any bicycles in City Skylines 2, the base game, but we do have motorcycles, so I do really like that. So let's quickly move over to the blog post, because there is a part about parking lots. You did mention something about it in the video as well, but let's just go over all of this. Parking lots. Vehicles have to park somewhere when citizens aren't driving them, and in City Skylines 2, this is handled through designated parking lots and parking structures. In addition to traditional roadside parking, you are able to provide the citizens with parking lots and parking facilities. When citizens plan their way around the city, their decision-making is affected by the availability of parking in a manner similar to public transportation options. Oh, I really love it that there is more in that need and desirability of parking lots, citizens have different preferences regarding time management, comfort levels, and usage of money. Some want to find a parking spot as close as possible, regardless of the cost, while others are willing to spend more time walking from a faraway but affordable parking spot at public transport stops. The road info view shows the availability of parking in the city as well as its usage level, allowing you to make decisions based on the information. Maybe your city needs more parking lots, or perhaps additional public transport options are in order. This is going to be so much fun to play around, because this definitely gives not only like a decorational purpose to the parking lots, but there's actually a need for parking lots. And I really love it that there will be a difference in between the people that live in your city that want to just park super nearby a building where they have to go to, and others will take public transport, for example. Oh man, that is just so cool. All right, let's continue with the video for a bit. We have more parking lots here. This one has fences around it. Oh, look at this. You need to pay for this parking lot. Oh my goodness. I really do hope that you can also set the price yourself. I'm assuming you can, but that would be just, it's such a cool feature to play around with. I don't know about you guys. I'm just super excited about roads and parking lots in general. But there are some people that do love City Skylines, but do not really like traffic management and stuff. So there are definitely still people that play this game in a different way with different preferences. So hopefully it's just balanced enough for everyone to be able to enjoy the game no matter how you're going to play this. This road tool, you guys, I mean, she just added from 2 lanes to 3 lanes, and then from that 3 lane she's going to extend it with a 1-lane road. I mean, this is just next level road building. I mean, I want to see this again. I just want to see this one more time. I mean, this is fantastic. Just look how easy and how smooth this is all going, and how it looks. It's just perfect. And then how easy it is to just bulldoze this road going over the other road. I mean, look at this. This is definitely such a great and improved road tool. This is going to be so much fun to wield around with. I really cannot wait. Like with the Skylines 1, I want to play more creatively. I mean, for those that don't know me, I play a lot of Planet Zoo, used to play Planet Coaster on the channel, and I love to play like very creatively and very much in the little details. But with City Skylines, like the hardest part, or the biggest thing that is turning me off, is the fact that I need so many mods for that to be able to do the things that I want to do, and just the fact that I need to dive into all these mods and try to figure them all out. Like, I don't know if you're like a pretty late player of City Skylines. Well, I played City Skylines from day one and then didn't play for a long time. So then like all these new things and all these mods feel just super overwhelming. So yeah, I'm just really excited to be playing City Skylines 2 creatively, and then be able to really dive into the small little details. So I'm definitely really looking forward to that, and seeing how easy things are made for me that is not really into so many mods, and for new players, and just to see how this all looks without any mods. I'm just super excited for that. Oh, did I already say that I was excited? It's ridiculous how often I say it. I'm so sorry. Did anyone count it? But yeah, it looks just so cool. It's like a football field or a soccer field. How do you guys call it? I don't know. And yeah, the road tool and the bridges and parking lots desired, it's all fantastic. So let's go back to the blog post to see if we missed out on anything. So this is about the road tools in general. We have the road tool overview, and this is about the grid mode that allows you to create easy city blocks with the new road tool. There also is a parallel mode road tool, which you can use to create like highways in parallel and a fixed and customizable distance. So with the parallel mode, All other road tool modes are usable, so creating beautiful and smooth highway curves is possible and easy. So that is definitely going to be very useful as well. Road tools include multiple different snapping options and a comprehensive road guide system to make it easier to build the desired road layout. Even in challenging terrain, the road guides include information about elevation angle, displaying a numerical value of the slope steepness from the starting point of the road segment to the desired endpoint. Each step of the road building can be easily cancelled by pressing the right mouse button. Already built roads, on the other hand, can be removed by the bulldozing tool. Road building options, build roads across existing roads. Oh, this is like, what is it? Road anarchy, but then also just build in, so it will already make like one big road going straight through here. Oh, that is so nice. That but more information about them later. Oh, this is so nice that it will create automatically some intersections here as well. That is just amazing. Road placement options have been expanded to include cut and fill construction for roads digging through the terrain and elevated roads running on top of other roads. Cut roads are built using the road elevation options, where the first negative values create cut roads before the road turns into a tunnel. Elevated roads, on the other hand, require sufficient clearance below them. Using the road elevation to raise them up allows building them across roads that run parallel to them. Building elevated roads is as easy as building a bridge or an overpass. Just look at this. So here is the terrain, and it will have this really nice concrete wall against it when you have a road going next to it. That is just freaking amazing. Also, just right over here, the concrete, and then have the fence right over here. The roads are also more flexible to build in City Skylines 2. Connecting different sizes of roads together can create interesting intersection options. For example, splitting a small two-way road into entering and exiting a highway ramps is now fast and easy. However, one of the most exciting new features in the road system is the ability to create entry and exit ramps for highways with proper acceleration and deceleration lanes that merge with the highway itself. This is achieved by first building a portion of the highway with a highway type that has one additional lane, and then connecting that additional lane with a single lane highway, forming a ramp. Look at this. Roads intersections. Roads are organized into familiar categories: small roads, medium roads, large roads, and of course highways. Each type features multiple different options, from two-way roads to one-way roads, and asymmetrical variations. In addition to the elevated versions of each road, there are various bridges in different styles. There are no grass or tree-lined versions of the roads, as these, among others, are added using the replace tool. Roads can be customized by adding bus lanes and tram tracks to them using the additional network building tools. You can also create dedicated roads that only buses and service vehicles to operate on them, and tram tracks can be built separately, bypassing road traffic altogether. I do really like it that we are getting like this red road indicating the bus line. I do have to say, I hope that the color is different, because I do really like the colors more in City Skylines 1, like the more darker red color. So I do hope that maybe we can change that in the options that like really easily or something like that. I don't really like this super bright one, but hey, if that's the only negative thing I'm saying so far, then I'm all good with this. Walkable areas in the city can be created using the pedestrian street along with the pedestrian path and bridges. The pedestrian street prohibits all other vehicular traffic except for service vehicles and delivery trucks bringing resources to local businesses. Oh, look, you have a beautiful pedestrian bridge right over here. Look how awesome this one looks. Oh, that's fantastic. Also notice like the bushes right over here next to the highway, or like next to the roads. That look really good as well. In City Skylines 2, the intersection system has been overhauled to use easier placement rules. The game features a collection of pre-made intersections which can be placed in empty areas or over existing roads, connecting the intersection to the existing road network automatically. The pre-made intersections include complete highway intersections as well as pre-made transition pieces that can be placed between highways and regular roads. A brand new feature in road building are roundabouts. Well, we already saw it. Multiple different sizes. Place a roundabout, you can just drop it onto a T section or an intersection, and they will build the 4 different sized roundabouts. Parking lots we just read. Road maintenance. Other expanded road building options include the road maintenance depot, which sends out vehicles to keep roads in good condition, fighting wear and tear and decreasing the chances of traffic accidents. During winter, snowplows are deployed to keep the roads clear of snow. Oh, absolutely love this feature as well. Oh, that's going to be so much fun. The roads info view shows data about the conditions of the road, coloring them from green, good condition, to red, poor condition. Poor road quality or excess snow can slow down traffic and cause traffic jams. Oh yes. Road conditions are also a fact to the chance of traffic accidents occurring, which halt traffic and cause gridlocks until they are secured and cleared. Road maintenance takes care of these traffic accident aftermath, clearing out the debris and allowing traffic to continue safely after the police have secured the site of the accident. Isn't that awesome? It's in the small little details, guys. I do really like that. Additional road options. I think we also already covered this with the video. The traffic lights, crosswalks, and stop signs, and to control turn lanes directly for the traffic flow. So this is already something that we already read. And trees can be added to the sidewalks to control the noise pollution in residential areas or just beautify the roadside. Road features can be easily removed by clicking the right mouse button, then hover over the initial road feature. That concludes this first development diary focused on the new and improved road tools. We're excited to hear your impressions and see the city layouts and intersections you built with the new tools. Oh man, give the game now! Which road feature are you looking forward to? Let us know at the City Skylines forums. And don't forget to check back next week where we discuss how citizens and vehicles make their way through your city. Well, I don't know about you guys, but clearly I am very, very excited to read these more in-depth developer diaries about everything that we are going to get in City Skylines 2. Very excited to get my hands on this one. The new road tool and like the parking lot desires and the fact that you can charge money for a parking lot and try and put everything down as logical as possible to make sure that some of your citizens will go to the public transportation instead of like driving their car to the parking lot next to the building they have to go. I mean, oh man, there's so much information in here, but I'm generally super excited about it. But do let me know, of course, in the comments down below, what is your most favorite feature, hearing this about the roads and the parking lots and everything. Let me know in the comments down below what makes you the most excited. And of course, leave a like in the video if you guys enjoyed, and subscribe, of course, if you haven't already, if you want to stay up to date with all new City Skylines 2 news. I will definitely be covering it all on the channel. Thank you all so much for watching, and I really do hope to see you guys on the next one. Bye guys!